Hi, and welcome back. Or welcome if you're new. I'm Amanda with Amanda Budgets. Now, if I sound a little funny, I'm waiting for the Novocaine to wear off. I went to the dentist a little while ago. Today, we're going to stuff $686 in one of our envelopes. When we get to it, you're going to notice that it has prop money in it. And I'll explain to that envelope when we get there. Now, let's get stuffing. This is part of my first paycheck for April. So I haven't labeled some of these just yet, but they're going to be labeled shortly. This first envelope is actually for me, because I always like to pay myself first. That way I have money to do things that I need to do. And I usually pay about 15% of what I take home, but in this case it was about 10%, or a little less. Now, for this first envelope is, like I said, going to be me, and that's going to be $86, 70, 85, and 6, 50, 70, 80, 85, 86. And this money will probably be used by the end of the week. Because I like to garden. I'm an avid gardener, and that is going to help me with preparing my garden beds for this year to help offset the groceries that are going to happen during the summer. For gas, I'm going to stuff it with $10. Now, the reason for the $10 is because I got laid off from my job the other day, and so I'm going to be redoing my April budget, my first video, and to show you where I've cut back on and how you too can cut back on some things if you can. Everybody's circumstance is different. Thankfully, my fiance does have a full-time job, and he gets as much overtime as he can handle. So he does help me there. The $10 for gas is that since I'm not going to be driving back and forth to work, I'm only going to be needing it for when I go to the store, interviews, that kind of thing. Next is vacation. In vacation, we are going to stuff $68. 50, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68. So we have 50, 60, 65, 66, 67, and 68. This house was already booked for vacation. Now this is just, that was already paid for last year. This is spending money. And when we get to that time, I will show you that binder, because we have our own little envelopes in that binder as well. The craft show is going to be getting $90. I do a lot of crafts. I make hair scrunchies, hair products, headbands, that kind of thing. So you'll be seeing that in the next couple of videos. I'll have the Etsy link there, as well as I will be starting budget planning stickers. So that's craft show. In moving, I am going to be stuffing $42. 2 20s and 2 singles. Now, moving is the moving expenses for when my fiance and I move south. We are planning to move out of New York, but we're not sure when, but we'd like to have a cushion in the future to be able to do so. That's our goal within probably the next, I'd say 10 years. Groceries is going to get $30. So that's going to be 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 30. This next envelope is rent. As you can see, there's already money in it, and that is my fiance's half of the rent. So rent is $360. So 1, 2, 253, 350, 355, 360. So let's recount that. 1, 2, 253, 350, 355, and 360. So our total rent is 700. And we do pay in cash to our landlord. So one hand will give him the money, the other hand gets a receipt. Always get a receipt. When you're paying cash, check usually, if you pay by check or anything that has a paper trail, you're good on it. So total for rent is going to be 720. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 556, 657, 710, 715, 720. Okay. That'll be gone tomorrow when the landlord comes. House. Now I'm not stuffing this today. We currently have $20,000 saved up in an interest-bearing account. Now the reason, if you could see here, take it out, is that it's plain money. It's prop money. We don't like keeping $20,000 obviously at home. So this was my compromise, since I do like stuff in envelopes. We compromised and got this. The reason for the prop money is I spoke to an experienced lender, and that lender wants to see the money trail. Not just a large cash deposit going into the bank. They want to see where that money is coming from. Since I like stuffing, my fiance said stuff with prop money. They just want to see, the lenders want to see where that money, like I said, where it's coming from. That way it's not questionable. You put a large deposit in the bank, where'd this money come from? That's what they'll ask. How did you make this money? With me moving monies over from my paycheck, which is direct deposited, into this account, there's that paper trail. Okay, you know, she got this amount of money, it came from her paycheck, therefore there's the paper trail. If I were to bring in $20,000 in cash, they're going to question, where did you get this money? Where did you get it from? What do you do? That kind of thing. If you're interested more in that, if you go to Nutter Home Loans with Jordan Nutter on TikTok, she is fabulous at this. Contact her. Okay, well that was my cash stuffing part of my first paycheck for April. Please subscribe, like, and comment. And as always, thank you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.